Hi, and welcome back to Today We Review. And today we're going to be reviewing the Brave 6 Plus from Akaso. This is actually, I guess what you could say, a competitive towards the GoPro Hero, GoPro 6, and all those other ones. This is a action camera. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. We're going to go ahead and review. I'm going to go ahead and, well, first unbox it, review the item, and then I'll tell you my experience with it. So let's go ahead and take a look. First off, this case is actually different from the previous ones that Akaso was producing. Were actually more like the design of the Hero and or the GoPro, I'm sorry, where it had the actual plastic encasing here with the camera. So this one's a little different. Behold what your eyes will see. Ta-da! So it actually has a nice little illustration here on the top part, and of course it tells you, like, to my friends, a little small description. But this is where it gets even better. Unlike the GoPro or most other action cameras, the Akaso 6 Plus comes with, well, first of all, the camera itself, which is right here. It already comes encased inside of a waterproof case. We'll go ahead and check that out right now. But this is a crown jewel. Not only one, but, oh, here you go, here's a cable. Two, but 3 bags completely filled with various different things. So let's go ahead and take a look real quick. Let's go ahead and look first at bag number 1. Bag number 1 contains a lot. And when I mean a lot, it is a lot of accessories. So you have all forms of types of accessories that you can use for the camera, if any specific form. You want to attach it? Hey, it's right here. Hey, do you want to attach it to your helmet? Hey, do you want to attach it to your bike? Hey, do you want to attach it to, whatever, rocket? It's right here. Everything you want, it's right here. And I will tell you this, compared to the GoPro, where even one of these items is about like $30, you're getting all this with just the purchase of $120. That's it. That's what the Akaso 6 Plus Brave goes for. So let's go ahead and see bag number 2. Bag number 2, you have a little bit of miscellaneous different things, and I believe this is where the cable originated as well. So it is a C port, USB-C. It is different as well, so it has a nice connectivity form. Of course, you have your little metal contingency zip ties. There you go. So you have 2 of these little guys, so you could attach it to anywhere you want. A little nice lens cleaner and another extra back one. I was a little confused also seeing the back plate, but I've been informed that for some situations you do need it where the back actually does come out broken or something. So that's one thing. But here's the third bag. In the third bag, you don't get just one, but you get 2 batteries and a charger, which of course connects to the cable. Now the cable is used for charging, and it's used also for data transfer. So each battery on this one, here we go. So it is 1,350 milliamps. Using it wise, it actually comes out to about maybe an hour-ish, depending what mode you're using as well. But yeah, you just attach it right here, plug both of those in, put it in there, connect it to this section, and then you could use actually whatever kind of wall charging form. So I had this one from a previous phone charger, and just plug it in and you're done. This right here is actually interesting because it's a strap on remote control, so you could actually command whether or not you want to take pictures or if you want to record. So a nice little touch as well. So let's go ahead and check out the camera itself. So this is the Akaso 6 Plus, Brave Plus, I'm sorry. And we're gonna go ahead and open this and take out, and just like that. It's actually a very nice design. It's very, very similar to a GoPro in terms of, where the main sections are at as well. Of course, this one doesn't come with a little screen, but there is a new one, the Brave 7, that comes with a little screen. Screen right here, it's about a little over than an inch screen. It is touchscreen, so that itself is actually really nice. Compartment wise, it comes with the there's a little section right here that is a C port and a mini HDMI port connection, so you could connect it to your monitors or TVs as well. And a speaker inside, and the microphone is right here. So this is your power on button, your lens of course, and the action buttons are up here, so up, down, and selection as well. So to put in the battery, we're just gonna swap this guy in right here. And we're also gonna be using an SD card. So in this case, we'll be using a 16 gigabyte SD card, and all we have to do is just put it in here, close it, hold down the section, and a nice little tone comes up. Very nice. And as you could tell, you know, already it tells us what we're looking for. So select camera, settings, click for albums, you know, check for additional things, and swipe between different forms. And of course, this is actually pretty interesting. So it has Wi-Fi capability, so you're able to transfer files and view your camera functions on your phone as well. So you just download whichever one you want, and we're ready to go. So the camera itself is actually quite nice. It's pretty responsive. It's got a couple of different features. So you could record in 4K 30 frames per second. It does have different options, of course. Menu wise for video, it's going to be video mode, resolutions, image stabilization. However, image stabilization doesn't give you that option when you're using resolutions of, I believe, 1080. Yeah, 1080. There we go, 1080 by 60 frames per second, 90 frames per second, I'm sorry. But everything else, you are able to use it. So it has quite a few of different resolutions, 4K, 2.7K, and so on. Now it does go towards 720, the lowest 720, 60 frames per second. And of course, you know, you have the different sections as well for the menu. Once you swipe it to the right, you're able to see the camera for taking pictures. So this one actually does have different resolutions as well, 20 megapixels, 16, 12, and 8. I'm going to show you really quick the different types of recordings that it has as well. Battery wise, SD card, and it tells you what's your capability and storage depending on what you have. For albums, it's just as simple as clicking here. Of course, we don't have any files. And of course, this is the actual rooted menu. So you have different things that you could choose from, which is video, photos, video settings, photo settings, and of course, you know, to customize your own settings here, upside down, filter, scene, voice control. And that's one thing that is actually pretty impressive of this. It does have voice control. So if we're going to activate it, where is it? Right here. Akaso, take picture. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to go right here. Akaso, take picture. And there you go. It took it right there. If we are going to be using the little control, of course, we're just going to click right there. And as you can tell, if we're doing video recording, swipe it over here. Akaso, take video. Akaso, video record. Okay, I'm sorry. Sometimes it does that. It just depends on how clear you use it. But if for camera right here, put it on, and right there you could see just by there, it's automatically placing. And of course, like I mentioned, clicking over here shows the different types of different things you're taking, and of course all that other stuff. And you could transfer all of this to your computer just simply by porting in the USB-C port into your computer, and you're set to go. So I'm going to show you really quick a couple of different things for the resolution of the camera. This is 4K, really quick, just viewing of how it looks in light. And this is 1080p with 60 frames per second. Okay, so there are a couple of different things that I didn't like personally with this camera itself. One of the things is that it has the option for webcam, but for some reason I can't get it on my side. Sure, that for some people that's not an issue. However, I was kind of impressed with it at the beginning, and one of the reasons why I got it, because at this moment it's so hard to find any type of webcam. So I was kind of in the hopes like, hey, if this thing has 4K 1080p 60 frames per second, it's perfect. You know, I could do various different things for webcams and stuff like that. One other thing that I was kind of also iffy was battery wise. I love that it comes with 2 batteries, but because it comes with 2 batteries, it also tells you that camera, you know, it's not going to have a lot of recording capability. So if you are running low, that's where you switch from one to the other as well. I love that it comes with the accessories. I mean, a whole bag of accessories. It's amazing. There are different things that you could do with this camera in so many different forms. It doesn't come with the bottom section to screw onto a mounting form. Things that I really liked about this was the size of it. It's not heavy, it's super light. It's, you know, convenient to have around. The various accessories also allow you to mount it in different sections. Things I specifically didn't like was its autofocus itself, and focusing wise, it wasn't that great. For me personally, I saw this camera and after various different video takings in different forms, I was noticing that it kind of had that video sound grained or static wise. Oh, and there you go, it turns off by itself. So it was pretty grainy in some sections, and that's one thing that I didn't like, especially if I wanted to do reviews with this camera. I was gonna struggle a bit. In addition, the microphone it's great when you're using it outside when there's a lot of noise. It'll actually minimize and isolate your voice. I mean, it'll minimize the sounds around you and isolate your voice and only focus on your voice. However, when you're speaking, like I am right now, it's a little muffled. It does come with the capability of having a a mic port, but the mic itself is specific to this one, and you cannot use any other type because it actually uses a C port. And there's a lot of videos out there also describing how it has to be the Akaso one. And the microphone, with different reviews that I've seen, it's a give or take, because it also isolates your voice compared to when you're surrounded with a lot of noise, which is great. But if you're going to be doing kind of like a one-on-one recording or anything like that, it's going to be a bit hard because it muffles the sound as well. But that's a mixed review because some people have mentioned it's pretty good. So this is my overall. So this is kind of my overall review. Great camera for the price. It's amazing. If you're outside, if you're more of the type of person that's outside, this is a camera that's going to work for you. If you're more inside, if you want to use this more for personal usage in regards for vlogging, video personal recording, it's an iffy one. I mean, even with image stabilization, I felt that it was kind of like on and off. But action wise, get it. I mean, it's great for any types of motorcycles, car usage, and things like that. It comes with so many different features. So, you know, my last review is get it for the reasons that it's meant for. That's the thing. Price wise, you're not going to go wrong. But if you want to get a little bit better, more resolution and other features as well, you know, then of course you have higher end action cameras like the GoPro as well. But overall, it's a great item for the price. I'd recommend it. Well, that's it for today. Hope you all have a great day. Enjoy it. Send loves and kisses. Y'all be safe. Take care.